I can't type this message out. I can't write it out. So I'm recording it right now. But when we ask God for a new perspective, it's because we're trying to understand things on a different level, and operate more in faith rather than trying to understand things from our own limited perspective. Our perspective is limited, right? Since our perspective is limited, we cannot possibly understand what God is doing in our life. Like, it ain't even gonna make sense. It's gonna be like, what am I doing this for? Like, it just don't make sense. But as God starts to shift your perspective, you're gonna start to see the bigger picture in things. You're gonna start seeing like every single thing God is moving in, and it's like it's all little puzzle pieces starting to fit together, which is so crazy. But God gives you a different perspective to understand the things of the spirit. Carnal minds cannot understand the things of the spirit, so carnal minds is gonna say you crazy for doing that thing, or you out of your mind, or they're just not gonna understand it, right? But when we rely on God, which is the source, to stretch us, to stretch our capacity, to increase our capacity, to give us a new perspective, to give us a different lens, to help us to clean our lens, to see things and understand things of the spirit, that's when we begin to see how much God is an intentional God. That's when we begin to see that, okay, God is doing this because I prayed for this long time ago, and now he's doing this right now, which is literally in alignment with his will for my life. But it's also answering my prayer that I prayed, months ago, right? Or weeks ago, or days ago. I just asked God for this, and now he's literally answering my prayer right now. This thing is happening right here in my face, literally right now. And I'm seeing this and experiencing this in my own life, so I had to make a video because I know somebody else might be going through it too. I'm literally experiencing God working in real time, and I'm catching on to it quicker. I might not catch on to it right then, but I'll catch on to it a few minutes later, or an hour later, or something like that. But I'm noticing that it's getting a little bit quicker. I'm becoming aware of that. God is working intentionally. He's very intentional, because he knows the thing that he put on the inside of us needs to come out some way, somehow. But he has to mature us in certain areas first before. Oh gosh, wow, this is so good. So I don't even know how to end this, but just know that God is working in the details. Help me, Holy Spirit. God is working in the details. He's working behind the scenes. He's in the small things. And you got to be able to see things. See him working. See him answering your prayers little by little. And it might not look like how you want it to look. But when you're ready for it, you're going to begin to step into that thing with boldness and not back away from it. When you're not ready for it, you will back away from it. You will step away from it, right? So just know that God is working behind the scenes. He is intentional. He is doing things on purpose. So if you don't see God working and you feel like you can't understand, well, you really won't be able to understand it. You're going to have to ask God for that. Just ask God for it, okay? Open your mouth to ask, and it will be given to you. Seek it, you will find. Knocking, the door will be open. Ask God for a new perspective, a broader perspective, for clarity, and go on a fast too. If you want to know more things of the spirit, go on a fast. You want to know why you're struggling with something, go on a fast. You want to know if you connected to something or somebody that you ain't supposed to be connected to, go on a fast. But fast. But I just want to put that out there. Your perspective it's because like your perspective is broadening, is widening now. Like you have a bigger perspective of things, and a lot of people ain't gonna be able to understand you on the level of perception or the level of thinking, the level of operating that you own, that you are evolving to. So be okay with that too. But yeah, I just want to put that out there. I don't know. Just if this message was for you, put the word perspective in the comments so I can know that it made some sense. Okay, I love y'all.